On 106 FM, DAB and online, this is Jack FM.
There we go, you see. It's taken me a week to work out how to do that. Good morning, Joe!
Morning.
How are you?
I'm well.
Talk to me. Talk to me, please. Talk to me.
Have you had a haircut?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
Will has.
I have, yeah.
But what I did...
Thanks, Joe.
I blow-dried it today. I blow-dried it back and put a bit of pomade in it, so I look like the Fonzie or something, looking very slick.
It looks smart.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Tomorrow, 8:30, I would just be ready for tomorrow. This show is about fun and it's about inclusivity. Yeah. You're going to get destroyed tomorrow at 8:30. We're bringing on Professor Joe Lavens, who is the world's expert on UFOs and stuff like that.
Oh, wow, okay.
And he has promised me he is going to send me photographic evidence. Yeah. Photographic evidence. So, you can with me and all of that, but he's a scientist. He's science.
From where?
What do you mean, from where?
Where does he do science? Like professoring?
He's a professor at a university somewhere. I don't know where. It's like Sussex or so. Oh, come on. What is that noise?
Nothing.
And I have got... today we have a story about aliens from Brian Cox. I know you love Cox. And we've got a ghost story as well from a guy that runs a pub. So we have got a lot of stuff. A lot of Ev.
Am I also allowed to line my own person up to join the professor tomorrow?
Oh, God. Yeah, like what? Who?
Like an anti-alien person.
Well, a racist. A space racist. A spacist, if you will. You're going to get a spacist on. Wowzers. If you feel the need to do that. I don't know why you're so defensive about this.
I don't know. It's become a thing, hasn't it?
It has become a thing. Did you have a nice weekend?
Lovely, thank you.
Okay. Did you do anything?
I ate lots of barbecue food.
Mate, you've got to love the barbecue. Well, Joe, listen, I will look forward to speaking to you in a little bit. Is that okay? Don't forget, if at any point during this you want to come into the studio, my door is always open to you.
Wonderful.
Thank you very much indeed. Good morning, Will.
Good morning.
What's going on?
No, a lot.
Okay, well, that's a great start to the show. Here's what I want today, right? I want people who have never phoned Jack FM today. So you can have called me, I don't know, at LBC or any of the other rubbish places that I worked at before here, but you cannot have called Jack FM before, right? It's as simple as that. 01865 575 106. If you've called Jack FM at any point before, then then don't. It's people who have... No, hang on, let me get that right. It's people who've never called me on Jack FM. There we go. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number. Lots to talk about. But let's start with the theme tune, shall we? Let's start with the theme tune.
There's a voice that keeps on calling me. Down the road, it's where I'll always be. Every stop I make a new friend. Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. Down this road that never seems to end. When new adventure lies just around the bend. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, the whole world is my home. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. Down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. There's a world that's waiting to unfold, a brand new tale no one has ever told. We've journeyed far but you know it won't be long. We're almost there and we paid our fare with a hobo song. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel like that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll find what I call home. Until tomorrow, you know I'm free to roll.
It's going to be one of those shows today. It's going to be one of those shows today, I think, Will. So here's the thing. If you want to talk about the football, that's great. I didn't see it, right? And I'm not one of those... but I genuinely, I don't care. I'm assuming you watched it, Will, the football.
I did, yeah.
Did you? I'm sure you enjoyed it, right?
It's fantastic.
And
yeah.
I'm not in any way going to be one of those, but it's ladies, and also I'm not going to do any of that rubbish, right? What I'm going to say is I didn't watch it. I don't care. I don't care for football of any. When I was in the jungle, it's going to be a very jungle-themed show today because of stuff that's going on in the news. When I was in the jungle, there were 3 thick men in there with me. Their names were Dennis Wise, Jamie Lomas and Amir Khan. 3 of the thickest men you could ever hope. Honestly, they were so stupid. I mean, really, really dumb. Honestly, and I don't want to thick-shame people, but those guys were idiots. And the Dennis Wise would come up to me and he'd say, all right, mate. That's how we talked. All right, mate. I'm Dennis Wise. I'm going to take your headphones. I'm going to turn our microphones off, Will.
Oh, right.
There we go.
Okay.
I just told Will exactly what I guess in case you didn't get the idea from what I was saying. I told him exactly what I thought of Dennis Wise. Imagine the worst swear word. There we go. And for kids listening, that's bloody. He was bloody awful. He was an idiot. And like every 3 days, he'd go, Ian, what's your favourite football team? I go, I don't like football. Yeah, what? I don't like football. Right, but what's your favourite football team? I don't like football, Dennis. I don't like football. And he'd kind of walk away going, all right, what's your sport then? I don't have a sport, Dennis. I'm not a knucklehead. I like to read books. Right, okay. But every 3 days, he couldn't believe that someone didn't like football. There we go. So he couldn't. So every 3 days, he'd come and go, what's your favourite football team? And I would go, I don't have one. And after I told him, he'd be running around the camp telling the others like this. I don't like football! I don't like football! I don't like football! I don't like football! Jesus, that guy. Those guys. Rebecca Varney. Oh, sweet Lord. Oh, sweet Lord. She's got a bill for £3 million. Yay! Why am I talking about them? There was a reason for it. Well, why was I talking about them, Ples?
I don't know, you just said it's a jungle-themed show.
It's a jungle-themed show. Dennis Wise.
Jungle, they were stupid.
They were thick men.
Didn't like football.
You don't like football. There we go. So, listen, if you want to phone up and celebrate the football, I mean, you kind of can, but I'd rather you didn't because... here's the thing, right? I'm not a contrarian. Well, maybe I am. I don't know. That's almost a joke. There was almost a joke there. So I don't care about the football, right? I don't care. But I also know that if I don't care, there will be others. Here we go. I've got it. Let's not talk about the football today because I don't care about the football. And if I don't care about the football, there will be others who don't care about the... If you want to talk about the football, go and phone up Julia Hartley-Brewer or Nick Ferrari, okay? Go and phone Nick Ferrari right now. I dare you. 0344 499 1000. Hitting the numbers now. You will get through. This is going to be a football free zone. Apart from the sports bulletins, the news bulletins, this is going to be a football... And this bit here, this is going to be a football free zone. Imagine some people don't like... I mean, I will take calls from people who want to phone up and slag off the women's football team because I would love to destroy you. I would take great pleasure in dismantling you sexist thickos. Gosh, Twitter was a delight to read this morning, but... I'll only speak to you if you hate the women's football, because then I will dismantle you, which I'm very happy to do. But if you enjoyed the football, I don't care. That sounds like a Monday morning phone-in, right? 01865 575 106. I only want to speak to people today who have never called me on Jack FM. Maybe you called Trevor like 6 years ago. Maybe you called me like 6 years ago. You can give me a call today. 01865 575 106. It is, oh my God, it's 13 minutes past 7 and we haven't played a record yet. Here we go.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is here. All other breakfast shows are toast. 106 Jack FM.
1, 2, 3. My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna? But can't stand to see me walk out the door. Don't try to fight the feeling, 'cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking two together, 'cause we don't know how. You think you got it, oh, you think you got it, but got it, just don't get it till there's nothing at all. We get together, oh, we get together, but separate's always better when there's feelings involved. If what they say is nothing is forever, then what makes us love the exception? So why yo, are we so in denial when we know we're not happy here? Y'all don't wanna hear me, you just wanna dance. Don't want to meet your daddy. Just want you in my caddy. Don't want to meet your mama. Just want to make you come. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. Hey, alright now, fellas. Yeah. Now what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. I can't hear you. I say what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. Alright. Okay, now ladies. Now we gon' break this thing down in just a few seconds. Now don't have me break this thing down for nothing. Now I wanna see y'all on y'all baddest behavior. Lend me some sugar. I am your neighbor. Here we go. Shake it, 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 shake it like a Polaroid picture. Shake it, 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 sugar, shake it like a Polaroid picture. Now all Beyonce's and Lucy Lou's shaking baby dolls, get on the floor. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Sugar, shake it, you know what to shake it. Sugar, shake it, shake it, sugar, shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, the episodic breakfast show. It's a serial, you see. 106 Jack FM.
Here we go. Now we got a show. Good morning, dear listener. 21 minutes past 7 on Monday, whatever the is of August. I want people to call in who've never called Jack FM before, please. Hang on a minute. Just adjusting the arm that They said they'd fix and they haven't fixed. Thanks very much indeed. People who've never called in Jack FM before, please, 01865 575 106. That does mean there is a chance we may get no phone calls today. Unlucky. It's kicked off on Twitter because I learnt something over the weekend that I didn't know, right? Everybody thinks the first interracial kiss, the first kiss between a white person and a person of colour on American TV was, what are they called? Kirk and Uhura, right? Uhura died at the weekend, and all the obituaries say, oh, she was part of the first interracial kiss on American TV. No. Hang on 1 second. I just got to argue with someone on Twitter. Iain. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Just answering. Hang on a second. Hang on. ADHD has entered the room. So I've asked on Twitter who did the first interracial kiss on TV, right? Then you've got someone called Kevin going, it's debatable as race is often at best loosely defined. Some will say I Love Lucy was the first. But this kiss in Emergency Ward 10 predated Kirk and Uhura by 2 years. Didn't ask about a kiss that predated Uhura by 2 years. Kevin, and Kevin replies, nothing in my reply is wrong, Iain. Read it again. You spelt my name wrong, Kev, you piece of trash. Twitter really is... I think I'm being mansplained. Now I know what it feels like to be a woman. I'm being mansplained. Kevin's gonna get blocked really, really, really soon. He's an idiot. Oh! I'm gonna block him and he's gonna get angry. So the first interracial kiss, everyone thinks was Captain James T. Kirk, William Shatner, and Uhura. That is incorrect data. Hang on a second. I mean, I intentionally didn't answer your question. Get lost. Why am I talking to someone who's not answering the question? How do you find Twitter, Will? What's your relationship with Twitter like? How does that go?
I mean, I am on the side of caution with tweets, normally. That's
Twitter.
And probably quite different to how you use it.
I hate Twitter. It's full of massive... Hey, do you know the Hawaii 5-0 theme tune? Oh my God, you don't know the Hawaii 5-0 theme tune?
I'd probably know if I heard it.
Oh, yeah. Sing the rest of it then. Yeah, he knows it. Have you ever heard it with words? Forget Alanis Morissette. No. We're having Sammy Davis Jr. this morning. Here's the Hawaii 5-0 theme tune with words.
If you get in trouble, bring it home to me. Whether I am near you or across the sea, I will think of something to do. I'll be on the lookout for you, and I'll find you. You can count on me. And don't you let them get you up against the wall, 'cause I'll be there to catch you, and I won't let you fall. Call me if they hit you below. Call me when there's nowhere to go, and I'll be there. You can count on me. You can count on me. if they all desert you and you start to bend, you know I won't let them hurt you, and I don't pretend. Don't call if you got nothing to say. Don't call me if you just want to play, but call me on Devil's Day. You can count on me. You can count on. You can count on. You can count on. You can count on me.
First block of... Oh, jeez, I've hyperventilated. I'm going to faint. Oh, my God. Well, don't, here's the thing, Johnson. We're going through it again. Who cares? Fine, let's have it again. Who cares? Imagine we just played it again. Imagine we did it the whole morning. 01 865 575 106. I'm about to block my first person of the day on Twitter. I love it. I love it. Twitter really is banter. Banter is the thing. There's some idiot on the Facebook page hates me, right? And they were celebrating the fact they thought I'd left, right? And I went and said you're an idiot or something. She went, oh, God, you're so rude. It was just banter, but you're being rude. Okay, who gets to decide what's banter and what's rude? I tell you who gets to decide. The person who it's being aimed at. What you said to me was rude. This whole thing, Will, of it's just banter.
But people only say it after they've upset someone.
Will, you're a knob. It's just banter. It's just banter.
Well, that's upset me.
It's just banter, though, Will.
No, but it's upset me.
It's just banter. I hate people, which is kind of difficult for this job, I'll be honest.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Terms and conditions apply. Jack FM can't guarantee it'll be rude at all times. Or awakening.
I always get so confused. That was... Here we go. Here's the phone in. Name a better introduction to a song than this. There isn't one. There isn't one. Name a better introduction to a song than that, Jo, can you?
Off the top of my head.
No. Better than that. The opening clang.
How about that Muse song? That's like I don't know.
Can you do it again one more time?
No.
Okay. The fact that... No, the Muse song has got the best introduction of a song of any time. Come in, Jo, because I want to play Hurdle with you. You know Hurdle?
Yeah.
Come and play Hurdle. Let's come and play Hurdle. I forgot about Hurdle. You know Hurdle, Will?
I know Hurdle.
It's like Wordle, but with herds. And we're going to play that. Can anyone... 01865 575 106, right? Can anyone name a better opening... an opening gambit for a song than that? A better opening gambit than that. I'll wait. And today, people who've never called Jack FM, okay, 01865 575 106. I've blocked my first person on Twitter this morning. I'm feeling good. Feeling rambunctious. Right. So Hurdle, everyone knows what Hurdle is. It's like Wordle. By the way, my kids introduced me to a new game at the weekend called Woodoku. And it's like a cross between Sudoku and Tetris. And it's the most annoying thing that you've ever seen, so don't go and play that. Right, so Hurdle, we get like one or two notes and then we have to guess what the song is. All right, so I only know these if they're like songs before 1983. If it's anything recent, unless it's Dua Lipa, then... Have you heard that... Do you like Dua Lipa?
Oh, yeah, I think she's okay.
You like Dua Lipa? Yeah. Her song... Oh, let me turn your microphone on.
Oh,
I like Dua Lipa, but her latest song, the line is something like, if you're a good boy, I'll let you have a bite of my sweetest pie.
Oh.
Mm.
Now, I don't think she's a cook. So I'm wondering what her sweetest pie actually... I mean, to my kids listen to it and they do think she's baked a nice, blackberry pie or something like that. But I think the sweetest pie may be something a little bit different. Right, here we go. Here's Hurdle. This is what we've got so far. Jo, do you know that?
Idea.
Imagine if it was the Muse song.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be an amazing quiz? Bon nigga bon bon. Let's have a little listen again. Bon. Bon nigga bon bon. Bon nigga bon bon. Bon.
Jimi Hendrix.
Okay. I don't think it is Jimi Hendrix.
No, I have no idea.
Okay. All right. So what do we do now?
You need a song. It's not just an artist.
All right. Whoa.
I'm just
stop.
saying.
Could you stop mansplaining it?
No, I've got nothing. I just thought.
Okay.
You can't just put
mansplaining.
in Jimi Hendrix.
Don't look at Discord because they'll know it and they'll type it in because they're a bunch of scumbags. Okay, right. So, all right. We add a second. Okay, so here we go.
Doesn't help.
I don't know
Doesn't
any
help much.
songs that start with bass guitar. Can't think of any that would start, and that is a bass guitar.
Does it tell? Do you get any information?
Nope.
I'm stumped.
No,
Okay, let's go for that. Let's go. We're going to get another second. Here we go. I've got
Ooh.
that is out of my sphere. That sounds slightly gothic, and that is out of my sphere. I'm out of this.
Something by Bring Me the Horizon or something, isn't it? Something.
By who? Sorry, by whom?
Just like a mental.
What did you say? But you can't use the word mental anymore. You're
Sorry.
you're cancelled.
Shall I?
You're cancelled. Apologies
Sorry,
for
they're crazy.
I'm a mental health advocate. You can't use crazy or mental or nuts or loony anymore, right? You're cancelled. Joe, do you want to say anything to get cancelled? And then we can all just go home. If we all cancel each other out, we can just go home. It's fine. Let's have another little bit. Here we go.
Sounds like it could be a Nirvana type song, right?
It sounds like a Nirvana type song, doesn't it? It's that kind of slightly gothic, maybe late 90s, early 2000s. Grungy, dark. Why is the world so horrible to me? Kind of. We're never going to get this, are we?
No.
Okay, well, let's go forward a little bit. Here we go. I tell you what it sounds like. It sounds like utter horse. Utter horse manure.
It's live as well, is it? Is that a live performance? Because that makes it harder.
No, I don't think it is.
It doesn't sound like it.
Okay.
I think we're just going to skip. Let's just skip. Here we go. This is the whole intro. 16 seconds of fun. What?
I don't know. Does it tell you?
No, well, it will do eventually. If I press this button, it will tell us.
Led Zeppelin?
Let's have a look. Oh, for God's sake, who would... It's grungy. It's 19... Oh, God, it's loud. It's 1992, and it's Alice in Chains with their hit song, Wood.
Right.
How the hell are we supposed to get that?
Yeah.
Can we... Right, hang on a minute. There's got to be... right, I want to do... Hang on. Beat the intro game. There's got to be some more online that we can do. Let's just do this for the whole morning, shall we? Here we go. The ultimate beat the intro. Oh, it's Alexa. We don't have Alexa here, do we? She doesn't work here.
No.
Okay, here we go. Right, what's this? I tell you what we'll do. Forget this. Can people phone up and sing the intro of a song to us? We'll do it, because otherwise it gets a bit complicated and I have to go on YouTube and all of that stuff, and I can't be bothered. So if people could phone up 01865 575 106 and sing the intro to the three of us, would that be...
That's a great idea.
I think that's what we're going to do. Joe, go and eat some news, please. Or stay in here, I don't mind, do whatever you want to do. But people, you wait, people are going to phone up and inundate us with... what did I just ask for, Will?
The intro to the song.
The intros to songs, that's it. Thank you very much indeed. That's what we're going to do. Oh, there we go. That was a nice ping.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Wake up and smell the cup of tea or something. 106 Jack FM.
Making me dizzy.
just exactly how I felt. Then I held you close to me and I kissed you and my heart began to melt. Girl, you've got control of me 'cause I'm so dizzy I can't see. I need to call a doctor for some hey, 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 I'm dizzy. I'm so dizzy, my head is spinning like a whirlpool, it never ends. And it's you, girl, making it spin. You're making me dizzy, my head is spinning like a whirlpool, it never ends. And it's you, girl, making it spin. You're making me dizzy like a whirlpool. I'm dizzy, it's head is spinning. Lord, you're dizzy, yeah, it's dizzy like a whirlpool. It's head is spinning. I'm dizzy.
I once had a row with Miles Hunt of the Wonder Stuff on Twitter. Celebrities that you've argued with on Twitter, please. 01865 575 106. I'm aware I'm pumping out some really good phone-in things, and I've limited us, but still, I only want people who have never called me on Jack FM before. So you could have called Jack back in the day with Trev. Maybe you spoke to me back in the day, but you've never called me on Jack FM. 01865 575 106. If you've ever had Twitter beef with a celebrity. I made up with Miles. Miles and I made up. We made peace. I apologised. He didn't remember it, so it was all good. But beef with celebrities on Twitter, there's something about baiting them, isn't there? Baiting them. I suspect this guy I just blocked was baiting me. I don't care anymore. Blah, 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 blah. I do like Will. I do like arguing with people on there, though. And you get people going, I'll just ignore him. Just ignore him, Ian. Just ignore him. I'll do what I want to do on my Twitter feed, right? I want to argue with an idiot. I'll argue with an idiot. But then I always end up blocking them. Limmy came up with a great thing. Bammo. Block and move on.
Oh, call up.
Whoa! I'm
learning.
Well shouted out. Well shouted out. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Who is this, Ples?
It is Anne. I am Richard's wife.
Hey! And now, am I right? You've never called me under any circumstances whatsoever.
Never at all.
And now you're calling me under duress because your husband said he would throw a hissy fit and sit in the corner unless you called up. Have I kind of got that right?
Totally.
Fantastic. How can we help you this morning?
I've got an intro for you.
Oh, Joe!
There's a delay.
Joe! Someone's we got to beat the intro. We're going to call it Beat the Intro. And tomorrow we're doing Battle of the Sexes because it's 1992. Okay, so how much of the intro? Let me turn this off. How much of the intro are you going to give us?
Just the first little part.
Okay,
it's easy. You'll get it straight away.
All right, here we go.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Do 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 do.
Friends. It's the Friends theme tune.
Is it the Friends theme tune?
It is the Friends theme tune.
Joe! Okay, we're going to have a little tally, and it's 1-0 to Joe. That's all right. Okay, we're going to take it in turns to do one now, all right? And you can play as well, okay?
Oh, I'm rubbish at this. Okay.
Well, no, too late. You're sucked into our ridiculous world. So we're going to have Joe versus Will versus me versus callers. Okay, versus callers. So we're all going to do one each. But you can't do anything too obscure because that would be rude.
Annoying.
Has anyone got one yet? Anyone got anything?
I can't think of one song. I can't think of one.
Will's got one. Here we go. All right. Let's first.
So you just got to hum it, is it, or is it like?
What do you think we've just been doing for the last 5 minutes?
I'm just curious. I'm just making sure.
No, you don't go out and buy the record and then come and play it.
This happens all the time.
You just sing that. You sing.
I just want to make sure I've got it right.
You sing the beginning of the beginning.
Without the words.
Oh my God! Yeah, of course, without the words.
That's what I'm saying.
You can do some doo-doos.
You can do doo-doos.
Don't do doo-doos in the studio. Okay. You do. You can do-do. Okay, doo-doos. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out.
Oasis, but I don't know the song.
I just
know
said
the
it.
song?
I just sang it. It's Backbeat, the word is on the street.
Okay, so who
That's
gets it then?
that's not the song. Well, hang on,
I
that's
think
not the
that's
title of
half
the song.
Well, hang on.
Maybe. No.
I don't believe that anybody can the way you do about me now. And all the roads live in there. Wonderwall.
There we go. Oh,
You got it. Caller got it. Just. But I did all of the work there. I was doing
I
all
was
of
waiting for that.
all of the lifting. All right. Okay, Joe, have you got one? I'm trying to think. Let me think of one. All right, I've got
Does
one.
it have to be the intro, or can it just be a bit of the song?
The game is called traditionally Beat the Intro.
Right, okay.
Not beat a little bit of the song.
Right, okay.
Shut up, Richard, in the background. Right, okay. Okay, I've got one. Okay, here we go. I got one. Hang on, I don't remember how it goes. Hang on. Okay. Da 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 da.
A little bit more of it?
Okay, I'll do that bit again. Plus one note.
Okay.
Da 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 da.
That didn't help. It didn't help.
Okay, I'll give you another. Caller, do you have any idea?
Not a clue.
Okay. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 dun 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 dun. Baby's good to me, you know. She's happy as can be, you know.
Oh,
She
the
said
Beatles.
so.
Day Trip of Beatles.
Hang on, hang on. What did you say?
Day Trip by the Beatles.
No, it's not Day Tripper by the Beatles. I'll give you a clue.
I'm in love and I feel fine.
Yeah, he's got it. Will got it.
Oh, well done.
I feel fine. Okay. Hang on, it's only me that hasn't got one yet. All right, this is not how this game was. Joe, it's your turn now, please.
Oh, I'm really struggling to think of a song.
Well,
Don't know why.
What's one of your favourite songs? And
One of
just
my
do that.
favourite songs.
Just do one of your favourites.
You work at Jack FM, home of the hits. Are we home of it? No, we play what we want. That's what we are, isn't it? Jack FM, we play any old crap. we've heard the Shaman more than we should have done. Joe, over to you. You don't need to get anywhere, do you, caller? Because this could take.
No, I'm on my summer holidays. I'm good. I've got the
Oh,
whole summer.
beautiful, beautiful. All right, because we could be here till 10 waiting for this. We've played 2 songs this hour.
I'll be last caller then as well. So
I think it's very, very possible. Joe, over to you.
Okay.
Here we go.
I keep thinking of songs that I know you won't know because they're too, rocky.
Give us an example of one of the songs that you think we won't know, because then we can
Like
say...
a Green Day song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Just
so
like a hit.
I've got...
Was that it? Was that the
Yeah,
intro?
what's your guess?
Okay. Is it Green Day?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
This is going out on the air, Joe. Just,
Okay.
just because you didn't know. My heart will go
Well,
on.
go on, Celine Dion.
Oh,
I said, well,
you did say it first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, yeah, so I get the point.
Do you need the artist as well?
It doesn't matter about the artist. You can't just say, "Oh yeah, you said it first," but then she said it, so
better.
she said it better. It's 1-1 to everyone. Thank you for that, caller.
Thank you.
There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. She's a very naughty lady. I know her partner Richard, and I've got 5 cats, and he said, "Oh yeah, I'm getting some kittens. Do you want one?" You can't do that. Joe, it's 1-1 to everybody. Yeah. So the game continues.
Jack FM, Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is one of your 5 a day. It's also the other 4 of your 5 a day. 106 Jack FM.
When I came home at lunchtime, I heard a funny noise.
Went out to the backyard to find out if it was one of those runny boys. Stood there was my neighbor called Peter and a flush capacitor. He told me he built a time machine like the one in the film I've seen. Yeah, yeah. He said I've been to the year 3000. Not much has changed, but they lived underwater. And your great-great-great-granddaughter is pretty fine, He took me to the future in the flux thing, and I saw everything. Boy bands and another one and another one and another one. Not much has changed, but they lived underwater. And your great-granddaughter is pretty fine. She's pretty fine. He said, I've been to the year 3000.
You can do it right now, please.
Not much has changed, but they lived underwater. And your great-granddaughter is pretty fine.
Black bra.
He said, I've been to the year 3000.
Grab me your hot dog up my pipe.
You're doing it now.
Hey, this guy's good. You're a pervert.
Let's get the bloody thing going.
And your great-granddaughter is pretty fine.
This should be the instrumental version, if it's not. There we go. Let's just find out. Is this going to be... Yes, son! Right, in that case, while I'm here, let me delete the other version. Here we go. But we've just broken a world record for Jack FM. We've played 3 songs in the first hour. I mean, not including Sammy Davis Jr. and The Littlest Hobo. 01865 575 106. I've made a rod for my back in that I only want people to call in today who have never called me on Jack FM. That's it, right? So, if you called Trev but you haven't called me, you can come on. If you've called me in another life, then you can come on. No, hang on, is that... Yes, that's right, is it? Gosh, when the criteria for allowing callers is so complicated, even the host doesn't understand it. Boy, oh boy, we're in trouble. What was the first interracial kiss on TV? It wasn't Kirk. It wasn't Uhura. Phone up and sing an intro to us. It's me versus Will versus Joe versus the callers. It's 1-1 so far. It's 1-1 so far. Bands, groups in films. That Busted song, they should make that into a movie starring Busted. I would watch that. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number. It's 7:57. Joe's up next with the news.
Jack FM.
Oh, shoot. Hang on. No. Ah, balls. Hang on. Could you do the last bit of the weather again? I don't want people to think I'm not very good.
It's going to be rainy on Wednesday.
Oh, that was nearly... That word nearly came out. Where has that gone? Hang on. Just hold the line, please, caller. Hang on a minute. Hold the line. Because we're going to get this to work.
Do you need the weather again?
Not...
No.
Just doing some online... Hang on. Okay, hang on. I'm so nearly there.
That'll do.
No.
Oh.
No. We strive for perfection on this show. This is a show... Oh, balls. Hang on a minute. Go there. It's going to be... Let's move across there. Don't worry. This is so going to be worth it. Honestly, people are going to go, oh, yeah, that was worth doing. If that goes... There we go. Hang on. Okay, can you do the last bit of the...
Yeah. Okay, so Wednesday, there's going to be some light showers.
Yay! Rocking and a rolling.
There we
Barbara Ann. I've totally forgot what I was going to say. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Spooky. I've got 2 stories that prove the existence of more in this universe than we could possibly comprehend. Okay?
Good, yeah.
Okay. This is in the Daily Star, so it's a reliable source. Larry Ghost haunts pub. People don't say Larry anymore. Do you know what Larry means?
Yeah, it's like boisterous.
Yeah, people don't say Larry anymore, do they? Who wants to call up? Here's what we need. 01865 575 106. We need a Larry caller. If you want to call up and be the Larry caller, you can own that. A landlord says a ghost is haunting his historic pub, with glasses whizzing across the room and the jukebox turning on by itself. So it's either a ghost or it's the Fonz. Jeremy Sterling, 62, said the spooky events at the Maiden's Head... You know what Maiden's Head is, right?
No.
You don't know what a maiden's head is? I don't think I can even say it on the radio. But even though it's one of those things where it's like it's a natural body part, but if you say it, it's could be considered vulgar.
Oh.
Maiden's head.
Yeah. Is it on a man or a woman?
It's on a woman.
It's definitely on a woman.
It's definitely on a woman.
Yeah.
I won't say it. I'll tell you afterwards. Anyway, had mostly taken place in its converted attic, which is a B&B, leaving guests freaked out. As a quote, he said, "A woman said she was lying on the bed and the glass flew and hit the wall. And one of the staff says the jukebox has started playing music when it was switched off at the mains. It was Golden Brown by the Stranglers that was playing. We've also had 2 sets of car keys, which were in a locked room, never accessed by staff, go missing. There was no rhyme nor reason. Then we had one lady sitting in the room watching TV and a water glass exploded on the side. The Grade 2 listed in Canterbury, Kent, officially dates back to 1446, although Jeremy says it is even older and likely to have seen deaths. He said, it's over 750 years old, so of course people must have passed away in the building. Here's the thing, right? Here's what I don't get about dying, right? People are dying all the time, right? People are... listen, I'm dying on the air right now. That's a joke. You can have that. People are dying all the time, right?
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Will, find out how many people in the UK die a day. Or in the world. Find out how many people in the world...
Do you want both or just...
Just the world. Because I think it'll probably be a bigger number.
Yeah.
So if you can find out how many people die in the world a day, right? I'm going to... Have a guess, Joe. What do you reckon?
Oh, 12,000.
In the world?
Yeah.
I reckon 1 million.
12,000 in the world?
Is that not many?
Well, there's 7 billion in the world, so no. I'm going to say 1 million people die a day in the world.
Well, Joe was a lot closer.
What?
It's 36,000.
In the world?
That's what it says.
Not true.
How many people die each day? The world death rate, this is.
Not true.
World population
If
review.
Google says it, it is true.
Not true. Not true. If that many people are dying all the time, how come you don't see them just dying on the street?
Right.
I've got the UK stats.
Go on.
336 a day.
No, mate, that's wrong.
Doesn't sound right, does it?
It's not right. It's not right. It's more than that, Will.
Don't shoot the messenger.
I will, and I'll add a one number to the total there. Why do we not see people just falling down dead in the street? Just like, I don't
know. It just mostly happens in hospitals,
doesn't it? And
care
isn't
homes.
that suspicious? Isn't that suspicious? Don't go to hospital or care homes.
There you go. That's the lesson.
They're killing you. Anyway, so this bloke goes on about his pub.
Yeah.
Here we go. Now here's the actual evidence, right? Up until then, it's been hearsay. Builders renovating the attic into a B&B were the first to report a strange aura. They couldn't put their finger on it, but they said it didn't feel right. There was a Polish lad that refused to go up there after a while.
That's not evident.
I've had Polish builders,
right,
and they will come in early. This is not even a joke. I've had Polish builders, I've had English builders. I never touch English builders again. Polish guys, they come in at 8, they leave at 8 o'clock. They go up and do anything. This Polish guy, said it felt strange, refused to go up there. Joe, come on.
I don't really know what to say to it, but
You
I do
just say
want
yes.
I do want to know what the ghost wanted with a couple of pairs of car keys, though.
It doesn't say that, but he does say the cleaning lady had been left feeling a bit freaked.
Oh, well, there you go.
So, what do you want, Joe? What do you want from me?
I don't know. Like you say, it's hearsay, and it's all very exciting.
Look, there's a picture of him.
The ghost?
No, the picture of the man who's seen the ghost.
Does he look like he's seen a ghost?
The picture you're actually showing me is a
I'm not
half-naked woman.
I thought. Here's the thing, right? I thought we'd got rid of page 3, and it turns out we have.
It's just
on
moved.
page 7. Isn't that weird? It's just on page 7. No, ignore that. Ignore those and look at this. That guy, he's the guy that runs the pub.
Yeah.
And so, are you saying?
Do you think he just wanted to get a bit of publicity for his pub in the papers?
Why would you want people to think you've got a haunted pub?
Because ghost hunters will go.
That will keep people away.
Apart from the ones that like spirits.
Right. Okay. Will, your job today.
Is that a joke?
Oh, jeez.
It wasn't, but you know.
Will, find this Jeremy Sterling. I want him on the show either today or tomorrow, please.
Okay.
Get Jeremy Sterling.
I was wrong about the deaths, by the way.
Oh.
Right. Okay.
153,000 per day.
Where in the world?
In the world, yeah.
What? So what?
Still not. I mean, I'm still closer.
I was just reading off a screen.
Yeah, but you were just reading crap off of a screen. Excuse my language.
The top link.
But yeah,
call up.
Flipping it. Oh, someone's from Germany.
Germany.
All right, hang on a second, Joe. This has all gone a little bit weird. Guten Tag, mein Herr. Hast du Geschwister?
No, I haven't actually.
Why are you Germany, North Oxfordshire, of course?
yeah. It's Hanover, Oxfordshire.
Who is this calling us from Germany?
It's Andrea B.
Andrea B. from Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You had an incident with bees recently, so I've heard. I just wanted to say to all the lovely listeners down in Oxfordshire.
Yep.
Don't kill bees, please.
No, this one...
Save the bees.
No. This bee, I think... I don't know... Joe, come and join us in here. This bee, right? So this bee was dead in my one of my bowls for cat food. And so I thought, well, I don't want my little babies to bite into a bee, so I will take it out. So I picked the bee up and it was still alive and it stung me, right? But it was a bumblebee and they don't die.
Mm-hmm.
And yet I think it deserved to die.
Oh, I'm not sure about that, Ian.
Listen, if it was in a court of law, it attacked me after I was trying to save it. It deserved to die. I didn't kill it because I'm a great guy. But sometimes there has to be an excuse for killing bees, right?
No, actually not.
Oh.
But since you're a lovely guy, I'll let you off this
Okay,
time.
how many bees am I allowed to kill before I stop being a lovely guy?
No more.
Okay, no more bees.
Actually, the reason why I called in is I've been blocked by Grace Dent on Twitter.
Oh! We're asking... Well, we kind of weren't, but we are now. Have you ever been blocked by a celebrity on Twitter? And by the way, have you ever been blocked, Joe, by a celebrity on Twitter?
Not that I know of.
Okay, Will?
I think I was blocked by Piers Morgan.
Yeah, well, Piers Morgan blocked me.
Hard, yeah.
I've worked with Piers, and he blocked me when he he apologised to some people that he'd accused of doing a crime, and I wrote back saying, Piers, apologies normally have the sorry word in them. Block. I am always on the side. I've blocked so many people. I am always on the side of the person that does the blocking. I'm on the celebrity side here. But Andrea, please tell us why you were blocked by the magnificent, the wonderful Grace Dent.
Yeah, and I have to say, I really like her still.
Yep.
And I must have upset her. She started a tweet going, "We women, blah-de-blah." Can't remember what it was.
We women, blah-de-blah.
So me not being a native speaker, I quoted her tweet to my husband, who was a native speaker, asking, wouldn't it have to read us women instead of we women?
Oh.
And I think I said something like, "Oh, you native speakers, you think you can do everything." So she blocked me.
I am totally on her side in this. I'm totally on her side in this, Andrea. That's outrageous. Twitter is such a weird place that I really want to get rid of the word banter because people will be rude. If I said, "Oh, you stink," and you got offended, I go, "Oh no, it was just banter."
Yeah, it doesn't excuse it. It doesn't excuse being horrible.
There was someone on the Facebook page who said I was SH1T, excuse me, and I'll get told off for that. Well, there we go. So that's fine. Well, that'll be another fun meeting. That'll be another fun meeting on Wednesday.
Wasn't that discreet?
It was. Yeah, you're right. That'll be another fun meeting on Wednesday. By the way, I want you to do this, and also could you stop doing that? Today, and I was just banter. No, that's not banter. It's rude. Mm-hmm. It's rudeness. It's rudeness.
It's like the
but
sentence,
it wasn't
no
banter
offense,
in my
but...
case.
It wasn't
Sorry,
banter.
It wasn't. I really wanted to know.
Yeah.
And perhaps you can tell me: is it us women or we women?
Well, but I think we have a woman in the studio. Joe, is it us women or we women?
Us women, we women. I think us women sounds more correct.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be offended by someone who used we women.
Yeah.
Personally, I probably wouldn't tweet them about it.
There we go.
Is all.
So, Andrea, I think maybe we should block you from the show.
Oh, that's not nice.
Oh no.
No.
It's gone.
Oh.
Yeah, you got sometimes what we brew. We have got it. It's 8:15, and we haven't played any music, and we've sworn this is going to be the show to end all shows. Do it properly, like Trev.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. If this doesn't wake you up, we can't help you.
It starts with
one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is
is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on, didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. Plenty of waffle, but very little syrup.
Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, shut up and dance with me. We were victims of the night, the chemical, physical kryptonite. Help us to the base.
1865 575 106 is the phone number. Kind of made a rod for my own back in that, phone calls can be thin on the ground at the best of times. But today, I just want people to phone in who have never called me on Jack FM. So if you called Trev back in the day, you can call me. If you called me back in the day, you can call me. If you've spoken to me on Jack FM, no, not today. We'll speak to you tomorrow. Thank you. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number. I think today I've just made myself a second pot of coffee. I'm going to regret that at 3 o'clock this afternoon. I'm regretting it now. Indigestion. Is it indigestion? Is it a rustle? We just don't know. We just don't know what's going on under my chest. But boy, oh boy, something is happening and I feel alive. So what are we talking about? If you want, we're playing, it's such a lazy, lame name for a breakfast show game that I'm actually reveling in the irony of it. We're playing beat the intro. Beat the intro, guys. Beat the intro. There we go. Beat the intro, guys. That's what we're playing. And you can phone up. You can sing an intro to me, Joe and Will. And at the moment, it's one each. One to Joe, one to Will, one to me, and one to you, dear listener. 01865 575 106. Ever been blocked by a celebrity on Twitter? I am coming down on the side of the celebrity. I've blocked so many people on Twitter, and they go, what was all that about? If this is someone that annoys me in my timeline, I just block them. I don't have to justify it. There doesn't have to be any reason to it. I just don't fancy that. And dear God, please, can we get rid of the word banter? Banter is just an excuse to be an absolute bell. You'd just be really rude to, it was just banter. What are you so upset for? Just banter. Stick that where the sun don't shine. Will, it looks like you're about to say something.
No, sorry. Just scratching my head.
Just having a little scratch. He's got nits. That's fine. Have you ever had nits?
Really bad when I was a kid.
I've never had it, right? Well, I'm old enough to remember we used to have a thing called the knit nurse would come round at school.
Really?
Every term, the knit nurse would come around and we'd all queue up in the hallway of school. It's like when we were about 8. And she would look at... I think her name was Nora. She would look at Nora the knit nurse. She would look at everyone's head. I have never had knits. My boys get knits all the flipping time. Yeah. I've never had it.
No, I had it really bad. Conditioner in the hair with the knit comb. My mum used to
the old knit comb, guys. Anyway, that's a fun chat to have first thing in the morning. Yeah. Here we go. Hang on. Yes. As I was distracted there. God, this coffee is... everyone just calm down. Just everyone stop moving so fast.
Have you drank the whole thing?
I'm on my second pot.
Jeez.
Oh, man.
I'm a tough guy. I'm a very, very tough guy, and you will find that out about me. Just as we were about to put my headphones on to check in with what was going on, Will said the weirdest thing to me. Will, what did you just say to me?
I can't remember.
He said, it's a bit morbid, this death clock thing.
Yeah.
What are you looking? Are you looking at a countdown of people dying?
I'm still on the death clock.
Right, but what is a death clock?
It's just called World Death Clock, and it's just a tally of people dying.
And you see the numbers going up?
It's quite morbid. Quite sad.
Yeah.
Why not watch the world birth clock?
You didn't ask how many people were born every year.
I also didn't ask you to for an hour look at the numbers of people dying.
It wasn't an hour ago.
All right, 35 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go to the World Love Clock.
What World Love Clock?
Go to a World Love Clock.
Interesting.
And see...
I don't know if there is a World Love Clock.
There has to be a World Love Clock. If there's a World Death Clock, what's the opposite of death? It's love, right? It's love.
Personal World Clock.
There we go.
Greenwich means...
The internet's rubbish, isn't it, really? Here's what I think they should do. Every Thursday, let's just close the internet down. Let's just have a day of...
That's actually a great idea.
No Twitter. Have you watched that I finished the documentary yesterday, The Most Hated Man on the Internet. Have you seen that?
No.
It's about this guy. I'm not even going to mention his name because, he's probably... I don't quite know what he does now, but he basically invented what we used to call revenge porn by creating this website. And this was in the early days of the internet. And they were going, some days his website will get up to 10,000 views a day. 10,000! That's what it was like in the old days. Horrible, horrible documentary. We don't need the internet. What does the internet do for us? Joe, one thing the internet does for us?
It gives us the news, doesn't it?
So do you, though.
Oh.
I do, but I have to get my news
From the internet.
From other. I can't be at Wembley, for example, knowing exactly what's going on.
So you get your news? Was it from like Breitbart? Is it from Guido Fawkes? Is it from Infowars? Where are you getting your getting your news
I'm
from?
getting it from proper good sources.
Okay, all right. Well, stay there, Joe. We're asking for people who've never called me on Jack FM to call in. Good morning, caller.
Hello there, Ian. How are you?
I'm very fine. Very fine. Have we spoken before?
No, I'm a first-time nervous caller.
Okay. Well, say hello to my good friend Will.
Hello, Will.
Hello, first-time caller.
Say hello to the excellent Joe.
Hello, excellent Joe.
Hello.
Hello.
What's your name, nervous first-time caller?
Vaughan.
Vaughan. Okay, Vaughan. It sounds like you're busy there, Vaughan. You're a little out of breath.
Oh, work's been hectic today.
Has it? Really?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Oh, I can't say.
Okay.
Oh, it's only 8:30 as well.
Can't. Why? Right. Okay. Why can't you say?
The tax office don't like when I...
Okay, Vaughan. Well, what would you like to say to the three of us? You have the three of us gripped attention. What would you like to say?
Well, just listening, and you had a little bit of your intro thing I heard in the background. It was going... do-do-do-do.
Yep.
It gets me so mad when people attribute this to being the theme tune for Grange Hill. And it wasn't originally. It was the theme tune to Give Us a Clue in 1980.
He is absolutely right. It was. Many people think that is exclusively the theme tune to Grange Hill, but it's not. The song Chicken Man was the theme tune to Give Us a Clue.
And just one more, if you don't mind, one more Give Us a Clue fact.
Oh, Joe, do you mind if we have another Give Us the Clue?
I don't. It's your show.
It's, oh, crikey, what? Don't put the pressure on me. No. It's Will's show if it all goes wrong.
Oh, it's worth it. It's worth it.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Did you know that on each team there used to be a member of the public as well as 3 celebrities?
By the way, can I just pause for a second? Joe and Will, do you know what Give Us a Clue is?
I don't.
No idea.
This is what I'm dealing with. This is why I can never date a woman any more than 5 years younger than me, because it just...
They're not queuing up. Don't worry, they're not queuing
up. Banter.
It's just banter. I tell you what, I'm more offended at, not by your statement, Vaughan, but by the fact that my two peers laughed at me. Sorry. Yeah, that's me. I did know that.
Okay, well, I'm glad to get the confirmation, and I might call again next week.
Don't bother. Have you got an intro to sing to us so that we can all have a competition to see who can get it right first?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Oh,
yeah, we're ready. Okay.
Say when. Shall I go now?
No, I hadn't said when.
Boring.
Okay, so go now. Does it then go mount munga 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 mount 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 munga 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 mount 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 munga 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 mount mount mount?
Is it Rocky? Rocky theme tune?
The Eye of the Tiger Survivor. I was singing it.
No,
I don't care.
No.
Oh, it's not that.
No.
Town Called Malice by the Jam.
It got really
so angry.
I don't care. I'm singing it.
Oh, phone's going. Gotta go.
No, he's gone. He's gone.
We'll never know.
You can't do that.
Who gets the point there?
How did it go? Do you remember what he sang?
It was just...
No, I don't. Well, I think it... Right. Dum. I think I know it. Hang on a minute.
I don't think we can give away points without his confirmation.
Okay,
really.
well, okay. I think... So I started watching the Shania Twain documentary yesterday. Everyone loves a bit of Shania Twain. And she talked about this singer. I think it's this.
Could be. Dolly Parton. 95. Does that mean I win?
No, No!
You didn't say it. I said it.
What's the song called? 95 by Dolly Parton. You didn't say the name.
Didn't I?
No,
you
just said the singer. Unlucky.
Iain Lee's Rude. Oh, sorry. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. 106 Jack FM.
I met him in a crowded room where people
go to drink away their gloom. He sat me down and so began the story of a charmless man, educated the expensive way. He knows his Clara from his Beaujolais. I think he'd like to have been running cray, but then nature didn't make him that way. He went na 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 na, na 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 na. He thinks he's educated as those family shares will protect him, will respect him. He moves in circles of friends who just pretend that they like him. He does the same to them, and when you put it all together, there's the model of a charmless man. He knows the swingers and their cabaret, says he can get in anywhere for free. I began to go a little cross-eyed, and from this charmless man I just had to hide. Na 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 na, na 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 na. He talks at speed, he gets nosebleeds, he doesn't see his days are tumbling down upon him, and yet he tries so hard to please. He's just so keen for you to listen, but no one's listening. And when you put it all together, there's the model of a charmless man. He thinks he's educated as those family shares will protect him, that you'll respect him, and yet he tries so hard to please. He's just so keen for you to listen, but no one's listening. And when you put it all together, there's the model of a charmless man.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is here. All other breakfast shows are toast. 106 Jack FM.
Meet you downstairs in the bar and her. Your rolled up sleeves in your skull t-shirt. You say, what did you do with him today? And sniff me out like I was Tanqueray.
If you were listening to Cool FM in one of the Irelands, dear God, delete that picture immediately from Discord. Delete that picture immediately. If you're listening to Cool FM, then the host Pete Snedden,
I think it's
Snodden, is doing a phone-in on leaving WhatsApp groups. So that's fair. That's coincidence. Oh, he follows me on Twitter, does he? Follows me on Twitter, does he? Mods, delete that picture. We don't want to see a man on the toilet. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number if you want to give me a call. You're very welcome to. People who've never called me on Jack FM. That's who we want to talk to today. Or if you want to, I don't normally like this kind of radio warfare, but if you want to phone up Snodden and say, "Oi, you're nicking Lee's topics," if you want to do that, record it, send it in, we'll play it. Yes, open warfare. Open warfare on Snodden. Don't worry, he'll be doing open warfare on me in a week. That's the way these things go. Will, you were making coffee and it got very heated. I've got my coffee pot. I'm 2 pots down. Cafetiere.
There you go.
Although I've noticed there's a pod machine in there, and I found where the pods are.
Never gets used.
Well, tomorrow it will be.
All right, there you go.
I found where the pods are, and we're caning that. But we had an argument in there about your perverted, disgusting, deviant way of making coffee.
I think more people will be with me here.
Okay, go for it.
So when you're making a coffee, put the granules in of the instant coffee.
Into the mug, yeah.
Yeah, bit of sugar if you like that. I like one, personally. Then you put the milk in.
Right.
Stir
This
to
is
make
before the water has even got in there.
While it's boiling, and then after it's boiled, you pour the water in.
This guy. These kids these days. I
think more people will be with me on this, I really think.
Here's how you make instant coffee. You get the granules, you put it in, you put the boiling water in, you stir it, then you add the milk, then you add the sugar. Otherwise, it's a mess. I don't want to do a whole phone-in on making coffee. That would be lame. That would be too old-fashioned. But I do want to do a whole phone-in where people phone up and say, "Will, you're a mess." That's what I want. That's what I want. I don't want any debate about this, because clearly I'm right. I'm nearly 50. This is how old I am. I emailed a Beatles tribute act last night to see if they would do my birthday party next year. That's the Dung Beatles. It's a terrible name, but they are a great Beatles tribute. If you see the Dung Beatles are playing in your area, go and see that lot. My God, they're so good. Do you do birthday parties? I'm going to be 50 next year. I'd like you to play there, please. Thank you. 01865 575 106 is the phone number. If you want to phone up to say, "Will, you are so wrong on this coffee thing," do it. We're also playing, and I'm revelling in the irony of doing Beat the Intro, because that's the kind that tomorrow it's Battle of the Sexes. But we had someone phone up, first time caller, a guy called Vaughan, phone up and say, and they gave us an intro, but then they left before we got it, right? Now, I thought it was 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton. In the Discord, people are saying Jaws, or they're saying Flash Gordon. So, it's tough times. If that person is able to call back, that would be great. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number. And I want to get rid of the word banter. Jeez, man. People will be rude to you. Someone was to me on a Facebook page. People will be rude to you and then go, "Oh, it's just banter. It's just banter." Someone on Twitter, it's just banter. It's just banter. It's not, though. So let's get rid of words. I'm eradicating from history the word banter, because it's just it's just the worst.
Caller.
Hey! Hello, caller. Stumble out of bed and into the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition and light. Excuse me 1 second. I just need to step out the studio and just get a little bit of air. Just bear with me. I hate this job! Sorry, guys. Let's get a little bit of fresh air. Sorry about that. The worst thing about this job is the listeners.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Terms and conditions apply. Jack FM can't guarantee it'll be rude at all times. Or awakening.
Hey, Monday morning, it's only for the brave, and the blood flows through my heart and veins like sand as I shake, and the wind outside, and the taxi's revving, and the lonesome hum that comes from my desk lamp is where I find my heaven. It's where I find my heaven. It's where I find my heaven. But Sunday morning is only for the blessed, and the grace keeps flowing just as long as we can stay undressed. And a whispered word, and my spirit leavens, and the sacred moments of silliness are where I find my heaven, where I find my heaven, where I find my
The Gigolo Aunts, a footnote in musical history. It's a great song, right? But I've heard them more in the 4 weeks I've been here than I've heard them in the last 40 years of my life. They're getting played more now than when they were big. 01865 575 106. We are all rushing off of our noodles here. Strong coffee, man. Strong coffee. Gotta love it, buddy. Gotta love it. People who've never called me at Jack FM just this morning, please. Everyone else, please stand by. You can talk to us tomorrow. 01865 575 106 is the phone number. It's 8:58. Joe's coming up next.
What is going on?
What the fuck? What happened there? Oh, I see. Okay. Well, all right. That may have been me, but it wasn't my fault. It's just one of those things. Just one of those things that that happened. Joe, do you trust Professor Brian Cox? Do you trust him?
Yeah.
Do you think he knows what he's talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Professor Brian Cox, we will find alien life.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
So you accept that there's aliens. That's great. Thanks very much indeed. There we go. That was easier than I was expecting.
Sorted, yeah.
Easier than I was expecting it to be. Okay, what we need this kind of beat the intro thing, which they'll be doing on Cool FM in Ireland next week, because can you believe that guy? He follows me on Twitter and steals our topics. Outrageous. We need to. It's still 1-1. So if you want to call in. 01865 575 106. If you want to come in and do an intro for us, we'll do that. We're embracing the naffness of the beat the intro. Have either of you got an intro that you want to throw into the mix?
I've got one.
There we go. Okay, Joe, over to you.
Ready?
Here we go.
You
I
look
had to
very
think about this
excited.
because it took me so long last time.
Yeah.
Okay. Dun 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 dun.
Keep going.
That's kind of just how it goes.
Okay.
I think.
I recognise it, but I've not got.
If anyone listening knows it, 01865 575 106 or whatever the number is, I can't really remember it. Is it by a man?
No.
So it's a woman.
Is it by a band?
Or women.
Women. Spice Girls. If you want to be by the Spice
Yeah,
Girls.
it is, yeah.
Yes,
Well
sir.
done.
Yes, sir. Yes. So that's two. Will, have you got anything?
Yeah, I'll do one.
Okay, that's great. Away you go. Yeah, sorry, you've got to do the tune.
I am doing the tune.
Oh, well, okay. Is it Wannabe again?
No.
Okay.
Is that it? Okay, can you do it a bit clearer?
It's just like
a bit like
Oh, well,
it's
forget
just
it.
like an old man
Forget
slurring his final
Forget it.
breath.
No, forget it.
You can't throw a hissy fit
Don't
during the
wanna do it
game.
anymore. No,
You do
forget
it one more time. Come on. Come on. Come on.
It's familiar.
Well. So it's all one monotone.
Forget it.
Is it a man or a woman?
It's a woman.
Is it Shania Twain?
It's not Shania Twain.
Is it Dua Lipa?
It is Dua Lipa.
Oh!
If you want to come away, then come on, never coming for your place. I'm a little lady, and I'm gonna be a lady, and I'm gonna make you be okay.
You can't Google Dua Lipa.
It's not
that song.
It's not that one.
Yeah, but okay, well, it sounds like it.
Well, it's not.
Can I have half a point for Dua Lipa?
No.
We need the
Oh.
song. We need.
No.
It's
We're
like
never
her,
gonna-
It's like her most popular song.
It is her most popular song. It's not the one about eating the sweet pie, is it? Because
Stop
she's
it.
got.
That doesn't count.
I'm not doing. Stop.
I can see you googling Dua Lipa.
I am not googling
I
Dua
can
Lipa.
see it on the screen.
I am getting ready. Is it One Kiss?
It is One Kiss.
You're not having that.
You're
You're,
not
on her
having that.
Wikipedia page.
Well,
You're
I
not
can
having
see-
that.
we can both
How
see it.
did that? All right. Okay. All right. Well, I'll do one then.
Right.
Um.
Can I have half a point for Dua Lipa?
Yeah.
No. First of all, my game.
Hang on. It's the
No, my game is beat the intro. It's not can you name someone from Will slurring like a drunk man.
right. Brilliant.
Okay. Here's mine.
Oh my god! It was on the Rock and Roll Map of the World.
Yeah.
Is
Is it called Jamaica? I'm just.
No.
There's that word in there. So.
It was literally. I wrote it on the map of the world.
Is it a band?
I don't know. The Beach Boys were near it, but I don't think it's the Beach Boys. Oh, Kokomo.
Oh, yes, Will got it, yes! Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda. You got it right. So it's
Well done.
it's 2 to Will, 2 to me, 1 to Joe.
I think there's a little asterisk on that second one for you because you did look at Wikipedia.
What? No. That's not including the Dua Lipa. I got 2 right, didn't I?
No.
Didn't I get the first time Vaughan, the first time caller? I got his.
No, because that was Flash.
Yeah, but I was closer than anyone
No, that
else.
doesn't mean.
You know you're lying. You can't help but smile. Take one off. You cheat.
All right, well, I'm down. So Will is in the
Will's
lead.
winning.
Will is in the lead. All right, 01865 575 106. Thank you very much, Joe. Everybody at home, sing along. Here we go. This song is better than Pet Sounds. Down in Coca, Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty. It's the best song the Beach Boys ever. It's way better than Good Vibrations. I
Ian
tell you
Lee's
that.
Rude Awakening. Like a boiled egg, it's hard to beat. Cracking joke. 106 Jack FM.
Hey, Matt. Yeah, Tim? Hey, you talked to Mark lately? I haven't really talked to him, but he looks pretty down. He looks pretty down. Yeah, well, maybe we should cheer him up then. What do you suppose we should do? Well, does he like butter tarts?
I was lying on the grass of Sunday morning of last week, indulging in my self-defeat. My mind was thugged, all laced and bugged, all twisted, wrong and beat. A what you would have done. So I missed a million miles of fun. I know it's up for me. If you steal my sunshine, making sure I'm not in too deep. If you steal my sunshine, keep me versed and on my feet. If you steal my sunshine.
Jack, come here.
Wow, look at her.
I know.
Man, I've never seen Sharon look so bad before.
I did once before, but this is pretty bad.
Yeah, what do you think she got up to last night? Sharon, I love you. I was flying on the bench, sliding in the park across the street. Later that week. My sticky paws were in the making straws at a big fat slurpy treats. An incredible liquid heat. Now the funny glare of palely me tearing, staring under heat. Involved in unusual feet. And I'm not only a monk, but I invite who I wanna come. So I missed a million miles of fun.
I know it's up for me.
If you steal my sunshine,
making sure I'm not in too deep.
If you steal my sunshine,
keep me versed and on my feet.
If you steal my sunshine,
I know it's done for me.
If you steal my sunshine,
not some and hard to see.
If you steal my sunshine,
keep me dumb and built to beat.
If you steal my sunshine, my sunshine. If you steal my sunshine, if you steal my sunshine, if you steal my sunshine, if you steal my
Get to the chopper.
Hey, this guy's good.
Stetson. Doorbells. Stetson. Doorbells.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, the episodic breakfast show. It's a serial, you see. 106 Jack FM.
Listen, this music is the greatest piece of music ever, right? Listen to this. This is great, right? This was, for some time, the hold music if you phoned up the... now, is it the Royal Mail or the Post Office? Because they're different. I think the Royal Mail. If you phoned up the Royal... Yeah, they're completely different things.
I don't know, they're different.
They're different things altogether. Royal Mail, Post Office, different.
Every day's a school day.
There we go. And this was the hold music for the Royal Mail. Listen to this. Which is it took me years. It took me 15 years to find out what this was and where it came from. I can't remember the name of the track or who did it, but someone found it on Twitter after 15 years. Listen to the build-up. This is like Sgt. Pepper's. Here we go. Here we go. Isn't that great? Did you know Paul McCartney wrote the Auto Glass Repair, Auto Glass Replace? Did you know that?
I saw this on your Twitter.
It's a true story.
It's not.
It's a true story. It's a true story.
What was the source?
Fake Showbiz News. It's a true story. Okay, so there's a few things. First of all, someone wants to do a Beat the Intro, but on text. So they've texted it in, so we're going to have a go, right? So I'm going to do my best to read it. This is from Alex, okay? Bom bom boda 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 bom 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 boda 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 bom 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 boda 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 bom 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 bom.
No idea.
Okay, I have no idea.
You?
Bom bom boda boda bom bom. Hang on, so it's how many boda bodas? Boba doba doba. No, I've got absolutely no idea. I've got no idea. What kind of lunatic would send that in? It's a very sick person. Last 40 minutes of the show. Da, 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 da. 01865 575 106. We've not had many calls today, but I've enjoyed nearly every single one of them. If you've never called me on Jack FM, today is the day to call in. Feel brave, feel bold. You can phone up and you can sing an intro to us. You can just phone up and go, all right, how's it going? There's a thing about Brad Pitt in the newspaper, and I really couldn't give a stuff about the gentleman. However, there's one thing he has that I have. Now, I can never know how to say it. He suffers from prosopagnosia. Prosopagnosia. Do you know what that is?
I have no idea.
It's an inability to recognise people's faces. I don't recognise faces. I can't remember names, and I can't recognise faces. Now, yours because we're sitting opposite each other every day, right?
Yeah.
Joe's because I see her every day. But first time we met, okay, new face. Second time we met, didn't recognise you at all.
Did you not really?
Did not recognise you at all.
The first time you came in here,
yeah,
you didn't recognise me.
Well, I knew who you were because, okay, this is the person I'm doing the show with, so it must be, geez, what's his name? And if you look at the back of my book here,
it's all coming out.
It's, where is it? I wrote down people's names because I don't remember names. I wrote down who they were: Hamish, Caroline, Donna. Because I don't know, I don't remember. And people, for years, I thought, oh, it's just me being rude. You know, I don't remember names, don't remember faces. It must be because I'm rude. I actually have a condition. The names thing is ADHD, and the face thing is prosopagnosia. I once didn't recognise my youngest son. I was walking down the street and I saw this kid and I went, and I kind of nodded and went, all right. Then as I got closer, I thought, I have no idea who that child is. I don't know. Then when I got really close, I was thinking, is that Kim? It was my child, but I didn't recognise him. What a world. I love it. Matt Lucas has it as well. It's once you know what it is. For years I thought, oh, I'm just rude and and I'm dismissive and I don't, But no, I have a condition. I don't recognise people's faces.
What happens if someone comes up to you that knows you and you don't recognise it? Is it just a terribly awkward conversation?
Well, I've learnt to say now, have we worked together? That's what I say. That's my default line. If I say, we've met before, haven't we? Or we've worked together, haven't we? That's me. I have no idea who you are. And and instead of going, oh, it's nice to meet you. I've done that before. But you go, it's nice to meet you. People go, we worked together 6 months ago. So that is hurtful. So I now go, we've met before, haven't we? That's how you phrase it. We've met before, haven't we? Because then it's win-win. Because if you haven't, they go, oh no, we haven't. Oh, you remind me of someone else. And if we have, they go, yeah, we did that. I go, oh, I'm sorry, my memory's rubbish. It's the out. It's the perfect out. The best thing, of course, is if you have a partner who can nudge you and go, it's Sean's coming up. We worked with him a year ago. So, okay. Sean, nice to see you. That's how really, really famous people do it. That's how really. I'm trying to think of an example of someone that I've met who has like a professional elbower who'd go, this is Ian, you worked with him 3 years ago on such a... Ian, lovely to see you. I can't think of any examples, but there are people. Wow. There are people like that. By the way, the first interracial kiss on TV, American TV, people think it was William Shatner and Nichelle Nichols, is that her name? Uhura in Star Trek in 1966. It wasn't, but it was William Shatner on the Ed Sullivan Show in 1958. So people think it was William Shatner who had the first interracial kiss. It wasn't, but actually it was. Does that make sense? Hope so. Thank you. 01865 575. Oh my God, it's Ace of Base. What is going on? What is going on?
More
talks to you won't talk forever. It is the night for passion, but the morning means goodbye. Beware of what is flashing in her eyes. She's going to get ya. All that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow, boy. All that she wants is another baby. Yeah. All that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow, boy. All that she wants is another baby. Yeah. All that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow, boy. All that she wants is another baby. Yeah. All that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow, boy. All that she wants is another baby.
Well. This radio station is always full of surprises. I mean, just when I think I got a grasp on the music policy, they play Ace of Base. I mean, really. I have had way too much coffee. I'm about to have a rustle. I think it's really is very tight in the old chest. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, just people who have never called me on Jack FM today. So, low numbers of calls, but high quality of calls. I had something really important to say here, and I've completely forgotten what it was. Let me just buy a little bit of thinking time while I try and think what it was. I remember it. Did anyone watch the last... Neighbours means nothing to you, Will. Neighbours is not... For me, it was a cultural phenomenon. It was so big, they used to show it twice a day, and we would go home lunchtime at school to watch it. Actually, we go to Bob Thompson's house to watch it. And then we would watch Neighbours again in the evening. It was so huge that even Stefan Dennis had a hit record off the back of it. Don't it make you feel good? And the Neighbours cast were invited to appear at the Royal Variety Performance. Now, Friday was the last episode of Neighbours ever. I'm assuming you didn't watch it. It means nothing.
I mean, I know there was famous people in it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were famous as a result of it or before it.
Everyone became famous as a result of it. Jason Donovan, Kylie.
Minogue, yeah. Was Danny in it?
No, Danny was Home and Away, right?
Oh, that sounds like a rivalry sort of thing.
It was a rivalry sort of thing. Danny was Home and Away, I think. But it was rubbish. It was absolute rubbish. But they had the final episode of it, and I thought, I'm going to sit down and watch that. And then I couldn't be bothered. And I think that's probably why Neighbours got cancelled, because everyone was like, I can't. If you watched it, you can let us know if it was any good.
Jack FM.
Is it just me? Does anyone else think that weather music and that travel music is loud? Does it sound loud to you?
Maybe a little.
It does. It feels, if compared to the wonderful news music, the travel and the weather sounds so loud. But that's out of my pay remit. Did you watch the Neighbours ending?
Nope, because I've not watched any of it, actually.
Have you never seen
Ever.
The Neighbours?
Nope.
Wow. Okay. It's not like I'm going to go, oh, well, you're missing out on absolutely nothing. It was always... rubbish, apart from when Helen Daniels was in it, because she was hot, which is terrible to actually... Please don't cancel me. But it was always a rubbish TV show, and I forgot to watch it on Friday. So
it feels like something you'd have in the background.
It's wallpaper television.
Have a little nap too in the afternoons.
Yeah,
maybe.
it's like Dermot O'Leary. It's wallpaper television. It's pleasant enough. All right, here's the thing. Are you aware of a guy on YouTube called Dar Man?
No.
You don't know Dar Man?
Don't think so.
Oh my God, Dar Man's incredible, right? He's this guy. He's been to prison, but don't hold that against him. We've all made mistakes, but he makes these videos that get like 30 million views, and I can't understand them. If anyone can explain Dar Man to me, then call him, please, because I don't get it, right? And what they're supposed to be, they're supposed to they're like these little 20-minute, 15-minute videos, right? Which is supposed to teach people. What is this? I can't even put it into words. Just bear with me a second. Let me get that thinking music back. Hang on. It's So it's supposed to teach people like morals.
Yeah.
And stuff and ethics. So they'll have a video of a kid who's being babysat by a drug dealer.
Okay.
And then the babysitter will go out and sell drugs and stuff like that. And then it cuts back and it's like, well, the moral of this story is don't get a drug dealer to babysit your kids or something.
Right.
It's really hard
So
to explain.
Yeah, that sounds stupid. So it teaches life lessons you didn't know you needed.
This is it. There we go. And boy, oh boy, I wish we'd said that at the beginning of the show, because that would be a great phone-in. So we're going to cram that in for 25 minutes. Life lessons you didn't know you needed. And if anyone can explain, I'm doing a really bad job of explaining.
Yeah, gonna have to go watch it.
Well, do, because it's nuts. It's the worst. Right, okay. Thank you, Joe. What I've done there is I've wasted time, and that's... Will, do you know Darman?
Oh, those videos on Facebook.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yes, you know Darman.
So you see, just have it what he always says. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
but yeah, it's the weirdest thing,
It's
right?
just some horrifically racist video, isn't it? Normally.
Well, hang on, sorry, what?
Well, like the videos, the sketches, are normally about racism or something.
Oh, okay. So they are anti-racist
Sorry,
as opposed to
that's going to get me cancelled,
promoting
isn't it? Yeah.
racism.
Yeah, they're not promoting racism.
No. We are
That's the topic.
very anti-racist here at Jack.
Yeah.
Very anti-racist here at Jack. But so they. If you're listening to this, you're going, I am 5 minutes into this conversation, I am no further down the line in knowing what Darman is. It's difficult. They're like really badly. I tell you why they're in my head. It's because the acting and the filming style is very similar to Neighbours.
Oh, is it really?
Very, very similar.
I know
Cheap.
Darman, yeah.
But he gets like 30 million
it's the bit,
views.
It's the bit of him at the end that always cracks me up when he comes on, even though he had nothing to do with the video.
He's not always in them, but at the end he'll come on and go, well,
this is the lesson.
The lesson is don't be an idiot.
But the acting is so bad.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's so bad.
Oh, can anyone phone up and explain Darman better than we have explained Darman? Because it's so tough to get across just how rubbish this is. But my kids will devour this. But they watch already at the age of 10 and 12. They'll be watching Darman ironically. You know, they'll go, I go, why are you watching this rubbish? They go, oh, because it's rubbish and we want to laugh at you.
Good, yeah.
So I do wonder if how many of the 30 million views are ironic, this is absolute rubbish.
What I will say is every time I come across one, I do sit through the whole thing.
Yeah. Oh, you can't not.
No.
I watched one the other day and it was so bad, and then it came up with, here's a behind the scenes of this. So I then watched the behind the scenes of Darman.
What are the behind the scenes like?
Even more annoying. This is going nowhere, this conversation.
It's not going
but
anywhere, is it?
I feel like I've got it off my chest.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. A slice of radio toast with just a gentle spreading of We Can't Believe It's Not Better. 106 Jack FM.
By the light switch, who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse in your soul, not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. I have a secret to tell from my electrical well. It's a simple message and I'm leaving out the whistles and bells, so the room must listen to me. Filibuster vigilantly. My name is Blue Canary, one note spelled L-I-T-E. My story's infinite, like the Longines Symphony. It doesn't rest. Blue Canary in the alley by the light switch, who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse in your soul, not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul.
Stay tuned, guys. Big scoop coming up after this. Big scoop.
Opposite me of my primitive ancestry, which stood on rocky shores and kept the beaches shipwreck free. Though I respect that a lot, I'd be fired if that were my job. After killing Jason off and countless screaming Argonauts, new bird of friendliness, like guardian angels, it's always near. Blue canary in the outlet by the light switch, who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse in your soul, not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only.
Here we go. Big news, guys.
Little birdhouse in your soul while you're at it.
So earlier on in the show, we took a big story in the Daily Star. I'm surprised it's only page 7. It should be page 1. Jeremy Sterling, who is the landlord at the Maiden's Head pub and B&B, ghosts. Joe, you weren't convinced, were you?
No, not really.
Not really. Okay, we'll please say hello to Jeremy Sterling from the Maiden's Head B&B. Hey, Jeremy, how are you doing?
Good morning. I'm okay. How are you guys?
Very, very well, man. Thank you so much for coming on. We know it's short notice, and we appreciate it. Tell us a bit more. And by the way, we're going to give a big old plug for your place right at the end of this. So get ready with pens and pencils.
We're quite away from you.
Listen, I'll let you into a secret. No one in Oxfordshire listens to this show. They're all from all around the country. Tell us what's been going on at your place.
Well, we've had several events. There's one. I'll just give you a quick synopsis of the place. The place is 750 years old, and we converted a roof space into 5 bedrooms en suites.
Yep.
And whilst the workmen were up there, 2 or 3 of them said to me a couple of times, look, we're not happy up here. There's something doesn't feel right.
Yep.
This is before the rooms were done. And I just said, look, come on, boys, get some, and just get on with your work.
Get on with it.
Get on with it. Yeah, get some clock on this. And so after that was the end of that. And then we've got one particular room, room 4, which we've had at least 4 incidents that we know of in there. We've had 2 sets of car keys over a period of a year go missing with the doors locked, and there's no explanation for it at all. We've had one customer who came down and asked to be moved rooms because the glass flew across the room and broke on the wall.
Yes!
Yeah. We had to move her. She was freaked out.
Yeah.
And then we've had an exploding glass in there, which you can sort of explain, really, because that happens with temperature changes.
All right.
The other stuff...
Well, don't say that, Jeremy. keep the mystery alive.
Well, I've given you 3 out of 4 that are inexplicable, but there's also the lady that does the cleaning there, Josie. She doesn't like the room at all. She says sometimes she goes in there and it's freezing cold, a real cold front when she walks in, and I've gone up and said, come on, let me come up. Of course, when I get there, there's nothing. So I am slightly sceptical about it, but she's not telling me porkies. This is, she is freaked.
Listen, Jeremy, I totally believe this. I love all of this stuff, right? And this is the kind of place I want to come and stay. But Joe, who is the newsreader here at Jack, Joe, you're kind of stood there just scowling and going, puh.
Well, I think, like the exploding glass, there's there's an explanation for everything.
What about the car keys, though?
How often have you lost your car keys? Happens
in a locked
all
room?
the time.
No, but these are visiting tourists that it's not like you put them down in the wrong place at home. These were locked in the room, and they had to get home the next day in their cars, which caused a few problems as well, as you can imagine.
Maybe were the windows open and maybe some some pigeons flew in?
We've been through all the whole scenarios. They just disappeared into thin air. I guarantee you, there was nothing of there was no other way around it.
The cold room can be explained because women feel the cold more than men. So I walk in here and it's cold.
Yeah.
What are
you think it's hot,
about?
Iain?
Hang on, go on, Jeremy, what?
What's she talking about, feeling cold more than men?
I don't think they...
What's the difference?
I don't know, we just do.
I don't think
or
that's
we
a
complain
thing.
about it more then.
Okay.
No, actually, I mean, you might have a point. My missus is always saying to me, it's bloody cold in the house.
Well, do you know what? She might have a point. I like to sleep with the window open at night. I've never had a partner who has enjoyed sleeping with the window. Can close the window. That's the thing.
Well, I mean, how many are you talking on one hand here?
Well, it's over the last 50 years. But it's because I'm a faithful kind of guy. Historically, that's not true. Okay, and there's nobody else. You haven't got like kids or any workers, Jeremy, that you think are doing this.
No. I've got one of my sons lives below the room in a flat, and since this has transpired, he said to me, Dad, I've seen a couple of things moving around in the flat.
Wow.
He said, I haven't told you, just in case you thought I was bonkers.
So he's not been nicking the car keys and going out for a joyride then?
No, he's 7.
Yes, mate. Joe, listen, I really feel like every morning...
it's a joke, he's 19, but no, he hasn't.
Okay.
Joe, I do feel like every morning we're kind of piling onto you, and I don't want this to turn into a bullying thing, but you are talking absolute nonsense every day. There is evidence. Jeremy is giving you evidence.
There is something more as well, if you want to hear it.
Yes, please.
I've got a bar staff that works for me that came early one morning to do a couple of bits.
Yeah.
And he said the jukebox came on.
Fonzie.
It wasn't even on the mains, and it came on with a song. And he said he just jumped out of his bloomin' skin.
Jeremy, listen, you've given me all the evidence I need. Joe is... We're going to bombard you this week, Joe.
Well, the best thing with Joe, tell her to get on our website, book room 4 for the night, and see how she gets on.
Okay, well, that's a deal. Jeremy, go on, give us the website, because we got people in Oxfordshire, but they go all over the country.
Well, no, we're the Maiden's Head pub, and we have the Maiden's Chambers, are the bed and breakfast rooms above the pub, yeah.
And if someone wants a scare, they got to book room number 4, is it?
Room 4 is the one to go to, but it's well, since it's happened, it's gone crazy. Everyone wants to stay in there. I thought it would have an adverse effect.
Of course you did, you cheeky little sausage. Jeremy, it's really nice to talk to you. Thanks for coming on, man.
Cheers.
Thanks a lot. There we go. Now, Joe, I mean, are you really going to say it's a businessman? He's struggling after the COVID, the lockdown, the furloughs, the monkeypox. He's struggling after all of that, the Ebola. Are you really going to call that guy? Are you going to call that guy a liar?
He's just admitted himself, though, what he's done here. He's just got a bit of publicity for his pub, and now his bookings have gone through the roof. That's what's going on. That explains everything, doesn't it?
Shouldn't you be looking for some news stories?
Yeah, go on.
Sure.
Thank you.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is fortified with vitamins and iron. Potentially. 106 Jack FM.
Take me tonight, I'm an easy lover. Take me into the fight, and I'm an easy brother, and I'm on fire. Burn my sweet effigy, I'm a road runner. Spill my guts on the wheel, I wanna taste and I'm on fire, and I'm on fire, and I'm on to machines, I'll be your prisoner. Find it hard to believe you are my murderer. I'm on fire behind you. There's a falling sky.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is one of your 5 a day. It's also the other 4 of your 5 a day. 106 Jack FM.
I'm sleeping and right in the middle of a good dream. Like all at once I wake up from something that keeps knocking at my brain. Before I go insane, I pull my pillow to my head and spring up in my bed, screaming out the words I dread. I think I love you. This morning I woke up with this feeling I didn't know how to deal with, and so I just decided to myself I'd hide it to myself and never talk about it, and did not go and shout it when you walked into the room. I think I love you. I think I love you. So what am I so afraid of? I'm afraid that I'm not sure of. A love there is no cure for. I think I love you, but it's not what life is made of. Though it worries me to say that I've never felt this way. I don't know what it's all about. I got so much to think about. Hey, I think I love you. So what am I so afraid of? I'm afraid that I'm not sure of. A love there is no cure for. I think I love you, but it's not what life is made of. Though it worries me to say that I've never felt this way. Believe me, you really don't have to worry. I only wanna make you happy. And if you say, hey, go away, I will. But I think I better stay around. Love
Wow, that's Monday down and done. My goodness, look at that. 4-day week for me this week. I'm off on Friday. I'm doing an exam. Will I will be sitting an exam just shy of 50 years old. And if I pass, I can knock this cockamamie business on the head. No. If I pass, I will be a trained, qualified counsellor. Must remember not to open the session with "Man up, snowflake! Man up!" Will, thank you for today. Thank you very much, Joe. Thank you all. We didn't have many callers, but they were all perfectly formed. Callers who'd never called me on this station before. Tomorrow, back to normal services. Anyone can call about anything. It's going to be entirely up to you, and we'll get back into that way of thinking. But I think we are done here, Will, right? What more time do I need to click?
Caller.
What the heck? Hang on a second. Hello, caller.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, who is this, please?
It's Jenna.
Hello. Hang on, Jenna or Gemma? Gemma.
Jenna.
Gemma.
No, Jenna.
Gemma.
Yeah, okay.
No, hang on. Is it? I can't hear it. N's or M's?
N's.
N for nothing.
Yes.
It's Jenna, everybody. No, it's Jenna. Now I know who it is. I couldn't hear. Right. Okay. Hello, Jenna.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks. What you got?
I just want to say good luck for Friday.
Ah, thank you.
And I have been blocked on Twitter by not a famous person, but a scumbag.
Okay. Oh, do you want to? I mean, how much is it? Piers Morgan?
No, it's John Gaunt.
On that bombshell, thank you, Jenna.
Jack FM.